Is now?
Now, yeah.
Now? As in go now?
Whenever you're
Oh,
ready.
whenever I'm ready.
Yeah. As before, I'm leaving this bit in.
That's up. All right. Okay. Here we go. Any moment now. You can do this, Brad. You can do. Oh, hello. Oh my God, recording. All right, for real now. Hello, I'm your Dungeon Master, Brad Thompson, and this is the warm-up game for the Yes and charity stream, Group 8 warm-up game. I lost count of how many warm-up games is that number. Anyway, I'm going to set the scene, and then we'll lunge into some introductions once the scene has been set. Look now, it's glorious, glorious town. Welcome to Ludus and Lissor, City of Progress. With discovery of Arcana technology, this once modest town is both frequently, figuratively and literally risen to new heights with this modern conveniences brought about by this technology. Amazing stuff, absolutely amazing. Modern conveniences such as machines that can butter toast, and airships that traverse the sky. Ultimate form of travel. Why would you travel around the ground like some savage? Amazing stuff. Even the library itself has been, the very center of innovation here in this city has been risen above to watch over this age of progress. And also, some mage thought it'd be cool. Why not? Flying buildings, pretty awesome. Anyway, here in the city where intelligence is prided amongst all else, we find our band of adventurers. They're being summoned, or a call has gone out from one Professor Devon Rockridge, a dwarven professor of accounting, who works under auspices of the library. What would call it, like a university of such. High place of learning. I guess literally high place of learning. I thought of that pun earlier. Perfect. Anyway, you've been summoned to a warehouse. I have a workshop area just on the outskirts of town here. About here, a very little stone building here. As you have just arrived in this beautiful summer's day, beautiful, at least very sunny day, not a cloud in the sky. Please describe your character as you arrive outside the stone kind of warehouse workshop, very nondescript stone building. Starting with Gaz.
Well, hi, I'm Gaz, and I'm playing Correggio. And Correggio he is a very small turtle. He is only 2 feet tall, really the smallest you can be before you get to tiny. And he's got normal turtleish colors. He's a bit of one of those red speckled turtle looking guys. He's got a little bit of red in there, and this little turtle has a big spear that he's holding in his hands. It's not overly large for him being such a small turtle. It's appropriately sized, but still like a little big for him. And yeah, that's Correggio. He's wearing a black mask and a black belt, and that's it.
Wonderful. The very small, capital S small, uh, portal there. Excellent. Moving on to, looking down my list, Lyndon.
Hello, I'm Lyndon, and I'm playing Gerald Swiss Roberta Gobblespain, fifth of that name. But you can call me Conker. Gerald is walking along beside Correggio, somehow managing to be in lockstep with this tiny, small turtle, in full plate armor with the what do you call visor up, just looking around, like he's pleased to be here with a glaive on his, well, wherever you holster a glaive in handy position.
Conqueror. Yes, definitely Conquer. Definitely not the long name. All right.
I can
Not going to
spell it
attempt
for
it.
you if you like.
Nope. All right. Next out, Matt.
Hi, I'm Matt, and I'll be playing Wellerslie, the illusionist wizard, dressed in finery of delightful and delicious, sort of deep maroons, skin as pink as a child's balloon. This guy's a big bug. Big bug eyes, big bug teeth. Bugs don't have teeth. Whatever you call the bits that come out of the mouths.
Mandibles.
Or do you have pedipalps? Either's good.
Well, mandibles on one, pedipalps on the other.
Weird.
Big streak of Jimmy Neutron sort of style hair coming out right from the forehead. 3 green, which means he communicates telepathically to everyone in the group. If they hear him inside the head, if you were to try and talk to him in common, you just hear a bunch of horrible monster sounds that Discord refuses to pick up. He is sort of just behind the other 2 lads at the top of the party, just sort of... I think he's distracted by a bird. That feels right to me. That feels right in my heart of hearts. He's like, yes, that's very interesting. Look, feathers. Just sort of behind the other 2 gang.
Wonderful. What type of bird? Very important question. Yeah.
A sparrow, but it's unusually muscular, I would say. Like the sort of bird that, like, if it were a guy, it would hit the gym a lot, which is why it's caught my attention.
Is it a Jack Sparrow?
Jack Sparrow.
Stop the recording. We're done.
It's a Jack Sparrow.
Yeah.
And with that, all right. Moving on from Jack Sparrow, Samara.
Samsara. But it's me, Sammy D.
Sorry.
And I am playing Syzygy, who is basically a D&D representation of me. Syzygy is a warforged who presents as human because of mimic colony technology. She is a streamer on Scrynet and an artificer, and runs a fairly tight workshop, but is out once again without Jasper, so is assuming control and hoping the bills get paid.
All right. And finally, last but not least, we have Sero.
Hi, I'm Sero, and I'll be playing Renata. She's a reborn, used to be a half-elf, died, decomposed a little bit in the forest, came back, now wears a very black-looking clothing with leathers and stuff. She's very pale, has some green and black mossy hair, and a bit of fungus grows on her. She's just hanging out, following everyone, wondering what they do with the litter that is left on the ground, because it should really be reduced, reused, or recycled.
Especially with there'll be some convenient recyclable bins and things around, but there's always the odd person who doesn't recycle. How dare they?
Wow, with that modern, Ludus in Lysor, is that modern? We got
with
recycling bins everywhere?
Oh, we do. Yeah.
I think so.
Welcome to the future, my friend. Welcome to the future.
They're not so into conservation of energy that they don't mind floating some buildings in the air from time to time.
Oh, with a very efficient energy reserve system here, which I'm sure you'll find.
Amount of energy. It's amazing. It's jolly exciting time to be alive.
I'm a robot, and I recycle and upcycle, so no excuses for the rest of you.
I'm like, I don't even really know if I can be counted as being alive. I'm sort of in between, so an exciting time to be alive/not alive.
We're part of the not really the problem crew. Yeah.
No, fair call.
You
I shall
organics.
make a note of that in future.
Have you guys seen this bird? It's so huge. It's crazy.
Bird starts lifting up like something like a large brick. Like, how's it doing this?
I'm not going to make the same joke as I did in the warm-up in character, though.
You're currently mingling outside this kind of warehouse. It's in this kind of more factory district of the town. There's a door. What would you like to do?
Do we have like an appointment?
Yes.
You do.
Yeah.
I think Gewawld will probably just walk up to the door and open and go, "Hello, we're here."
You go to open the door?
Yeah.
You're not knocking?
It's locked.
Right.
You can yell out though.
Can I check the address and make sure it's the correct one and we're not on the wrong side of the street?
Great shout. Great shout.
Okay, you check the missive that is being sent to you. Roll investigation. Sure. Why not? First roll of the night. Let's go.
Okay, let's get that out of the
Check
way.
address. Yeah.
Is it rolling? Is it just because it is? It's the recording. It's a 19, I believe. There we go.
Oh yeah, there it is. 19. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
You look at it and go, warehouse 13. It's a great warehouse number. It's this looks like the right place.
Correggio just starts tapping on the door with his spear.
Yeah, and basically as soon as you start doing that,
Gerald was just bewildered that the door didn't open. It's, if someone invites you to a place, you expect them to be ready.
It's all right, man. It's all right. They'll be here.
you start knocking, and immediately hear of locks undoing on the many locks. A lot of locks on the other side of this door start to undo.
You see Wellerslie, a tiny little illusory key has started to form in his hands, and he's like, oh. Gives it wings and lets it fly away.
Excellent. The door opens, revealing onto you the dwarven figure of Professor Devon Rockridge, the man who sent you the message to meet him here. He looks a bit bedazzled, with little spectacles, got little half moon spectacles, full plate armor. He looks like he's geared up, but previous people who've met this man before know he does often walk around in full plate armor, with a gold chain, with a little amulet on there. He opens the door, looks up. Oh, good, you're here. Wonderful. Right. Have you been briefed? No, you're here to be briefed. Right. You want a briefing why you're here?
Oh, that'd be fantastic.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, well, I was so impressed by your previous exploits that I thought you'd be just a team to come solve this small issue.
Mm-hmm.
Though some of my colleagues disagree, but you are the team for the job, I'm sure. So, right, this is the yes, good. This is the laboratory of Dr. Orbital. He is an inventor who works for the library out here for his experiments. There's been a robbery. His invention's been stolen. He's a bit sensitive about it. He's a bit of attitude. So just be warned. And he's already hired someone else, but I think you'll be better at this task than who he's hired already. How would you come in? And I'll introduce you to him, and hopefully you can sort this out in a timely fashion, ideally. Any questions so far? So
what's the thing that got stolen?
It's a... maybe it's better if the inventor explains it.
All right.
Okay. So he leads you in to this large building. It's a warehouse. So a short corridor, and opens up to basically the whole warehouse, almost like one giant room. And as you enter, you see in the center of this room, it's like a large kind of almost like a half sphere, like crater kind of crevice in the floor. It's kind of raised up, kind of contraption kind of around it. Clearly, there should be something in the center here that's no longer there. And there is a large hole in the ceiling with like a bunch of rubble around. Probably wasn't normally there normally. Quite a large hole, but a bit of rubble. You can see the Jack Sparrow bird fly by. It's like clear as the sky. And you see a small gnome. Well, a regular sized gnome. Who am I kidding? It's a regular sized gnome, with two. Looks like he's got like a harness attached to him with like two kind of larger mechanical arms coming off it, and he seems to use that to occasionally lift himself up and move around the laboratory. And he's with kind of goggles and things. So, anyway, Devon, Professor Devon, leads you in, and Dr. Orbital. These are the adventurers I told you about, who can hopefully recover your invention.
Yes.
Introduce yourselves, please.
I'm Syzygy from the Great Chaise, and these are the companions of the company. You've surely heard of us.
He lifts up his goggles, blinks. He's got like smolder around his eyes from them. No, I haven't.
Well, you must be very busy with your studies. Am I aware of what he creates, of what he makes?
Roll history, I guess.
Okay.
May we
For this guy, you may all roll history if you like to see if you know of what this guy does.
That's a 16.
17 for your boy.
Okay. Ooh,
21.
21. Renata, that's a reading.
Yeah, 18.
Okay. Those apart from Conker, there's some pretty good rolls there.
No.
All right, so
Never attended history class.
yeah. So this guy, he's not like a big famed inventor. This guy is so Dr. Orbital. He is hasn't had a big breakthrough, big success of note, but he has done with other inventors who've discovered great discoveries like powering a library that flies, that sort of thing. He is definitely in that vein of energy research and manipulation and things like that. So he's done like a few papers on that sort of thing, and his focus has been to be like generating new sources of power and energy to help power the city and that sort of thing, and other interesting gadgets.
He's a gadget man.
He's a gadget man.
Yeah.
He does have some gadgets on him.
Yeah, but we can probably tell from the enormous Dr. Octopus gadget on his back there.
Yeah.
2 arms,
That makes
not
sense.
4. So
Legally
must know.
distinct Doc Ock. So
Doc Orbital.
Anyway.
Doc Orbital.
yeah, completely different. Anyway, so Dr. Orbital, size. Right. Well, sure. Why not? I'm only gonna pay whoever brings it back. So why not? You might as well get the scoop too. But I tell you,
A scoop.
the other team were quite impressive. I don't think you're standing a chance there. They're very professional.
who did you send?
Oh, this.
Well, I hired the Shrouded Claw. There's a whole thing when the Shrouded Claw, and they go like that, it was a whole thing. Very well rehearsed, so they seem very professional.
Oh, this is exciting.
That was all that they could do. Just one thing in time with each other. That doesn't seem all that impressive.
That's less of an adventuring party and more of a dance troupe, if you ask moi.
I mean, do you have you don't have like a thing you do, like a symbol, kind of a move?
Wow.
Yourselves?
The other day I went to Avernus and died. I got better.
Okay.
Did that
But
count?
yeah, so just going to Avernus and nearly
Just-
dying
just-
seems to be a thing that I do a lot.
Okay.
We have
So,
business cards. We're professionals.
Oh.
I look to Syzygy. Do we have a thing? Should we get a thing?
Do you really need a thing?
Great Chaise. Great Chaise.
That's
I don't know. It might be worth something workshopping after this was done.
I would think the fact that we complete our tasks and quests would be our thing.
yes. we get the job done. Speaking of the job, what information do you have regarding the theft? What is the object?
Well, you see, and he gestures towards this large contraption room with the kind of like a donut with like there's a big curvature dip in there. And he gestures towards it. Well, you see, so close. I had the power of the sun in the palm of my hand. I made a miniature sun, and it was quite successful, and it was going to get me some kind of prize for sure, but then it was stolen shortly after its completion. I'm not sure how stable it will be outside of this chamber or long, so ideally it can be recovered before it explodes or something. That'd be ideal.
So it's like a battery.
Yes, it will be the power of the sun, so you could use it to.
No, I get that, but that seems vague. Like, what is this thing that we're getting?
It's a sun, so it is. It points to the sky. You just put.
I'm aware of what the sun
is. Is a smaller version of the sun, and
it's
it generates quite a lot of heat.
Sun? Wow!
It's a miniature sun.
How'd you do that?
What are your containment protocols on it? How are we meant to bring it back?
I should imagine some tongs or gloves or robotic arms is generally what I normally go with.
Can I take
yours? Don't touch it.
Borrow yours?
No, these are mine.
Do you have any more?
All right, yeah.
Well, the Shrouded Claw seemed quite confident that they had their own resources to retrieve the...
Well, that's great. Do you have any gloves that would allow someone to handle the sun?
I mean, I'd have to whip some up.
Do you have time?
You want me to make them myself?
I kind of assumed you would have something prepared.
Well, I got these arms that I normally use.
Yeah, I see that.
They're mine.
Do you have a spare pair of hands from it? Do you have spares?
I have to... No, I normally...
Oh.
I use these.
Yes, but you don't have redundancies in case something breaks.
You're asking a lot more questions than the Shrouded Claw did, I must say.
Yeah.
So, like, how bright is it? Is it something we'd be able to see from a distance?
It was very bright. It is a miniature sun. Do you need more explaining what a miniature sun is, or?
Well, like, how far away will be able to see it from? Like, will it be really bright if it's on the other side of a window or a building, or?
Yes, I imagine so.
Okay, so we should just like look out the window for something really bright that isn't the actual sun in the sky.
By all means.
My gosh, what good investigating you people do. I mean, I'm not a very clever chap, but I always think that, indicating Syzygy, I always think that Sig here comes up with the most clever ideas, but you're doing very well today. I'm impressed.
Right. I have one more question. Do you have any enemies or jealous rivals who might have wanted to steal your so-called little son?
I can think of. I'm considered universally loved, I'm pretty sure. I definitely have any spider-themed nemesis or anything like that. No, I don't. Couldn't think of who would want to harm me.
Why do you say spider-themed?
I don't know. It just seemed like a thing to bring up. But no, I don't have any.
Around on like a big insignia of a spider and be like, the spider got your son, or something like that.
I did see a very large sparrow outside. Whether that was eating some dangerous spiders.
You're welcome to investigate around laboratory if you like.
I
Look for clues.
Like to investigate.
Spider-themed clues.
Let's investigate.
Would someone assist me in my investigations?
Sure, I rolled my own. Sorry.
Oh, I mean, just advantage would be nice.
Do you?
I could help.
Yep.
I'll just look around, pointing at things and saying what I think their name is. Oh, that's one of those beakers, isn't it?
Thank you.
Keep liquids in there. I remember those from shop.
Oh, where are my skills gone? There they are.
Shop? The shop?
No. The glass.
Shot class.
Oh,
Gotcha.
Well, 2 17s for a total of 44.
44. That's a really good investigation. That's what
total
amazing
of
investigation.
27.
What?
Okay.
Yeah, it added the 2 17s together to make a 44.
What a great ability.
Yeah. It is a
I got
27.
15, but you
so-
don't
Okay.
see me.
So Wellesley, you do find some spider webs, but this is just ordinary spider webs. Like dusting would solve that.
Yeah.
No insignia or anything. You don't see insignia or anything.
Suspicious. Nothing out of the ordinary here, it seems.
But with a 44 or whatever,
27. It's a 27.
You look around some of the rubble, especially this large, spilled out from this large hole in the ceiling, quite large. You do find a single, it's like a purple scale, yeah, but yay big, kind of shiny.
Interesting.
Maybe metallic of some kind. Yeah.
Feels like maybe we have a lead. Is there... I'll cast Detect Magic, wanting to see if
Ooh.
there's any kind of magical residues that we can trace.
Magical residues.
Yeah.
What are you interested here? Let's see. So you cast Detect Magic, and you just kind of look around the room for anything. So, some of the equipment and things here, obviously we'll have some magical readings, because, what is magic and artifice it is kind of intertwined here. So you're looking for more kind of things that stand out. Let's see. It'll be, you'll notice just a little quick roll here. Get the dice decide. Okay. You'll notice there is a little glowing divination orb, like floating in the corner of the room.
Is that one of yours? The
Um,
divination?
Dr. Orbital will also cast Detect Magic, and we'll look over and go, no, that's not one of mine.
Oh, interesting. So you've been spied on.
I
Spy-
wasn't there this morning.
Yeah, I mean, I imagine so. Well, that's fun. I wonder if it's the shadowed claw, or if it's our perpetrator that's seeing who's being
shredded claw. They had
whatever.
a whole thing.
I didn't
Like
see the thing. Did they have a
Oh,
business
okay.
card? Did they?
Did any of them have purple scales?
Purple skin? No.
No, okay.
It was no, there was two humans and an elf of the elf had kind of darkish purplish skin.
Very good.
Don't we know an elf with darkish purplish skin? Who's that girl? That's the Piatti.
Which girl?
That girl we met at the Piatti. Kiela, or something of the effect.
Oh, you mean
Something like that.
the big red lady?
Ella? No.
No? Oh, did you meet someone else?
Go roll intelligence, see if you remember.
I'm gonna do that, baby.
All right. Cool.
I'm gonna do that.
Unless you got the amazing feat of you remember everything. What a
Yeah.
fantastic feat that is.
I
That's
was
true,
on
yeah.
my notes.
21.
Is this the party that someone tried to
There.
kill us, or the party that someone tried to kill all of you and I wasn't there?
One of them.
Yeah, you think back to the party that Conker was not at, that everyone and Renata was not at either, but the other three of you were. And yes, there was someone who matches that description known as Keller Darkness, and she introduced herself as a mercenary.
Yes.
Darkness. That's correct. She had an aura about her of like, I'm just cool and hanging out with all these people.
Yes.
If we have to fight her, that'd be so unfortunate. I thought we had like a thing going as a collection of buddies. That's disappointing.
Yes, we still haven't received the paperwork for onboarding her, so unfortunately, we might be working against her. That's okay.
That's rude, is what it is.
Yes.
Maybe it's that thing that people call ghosted. She ghosted you.
That's her problem, not mine.
She could be
Wait,
dead.
she turned into a ghost?
I mean, it's possible.
Huh. Okay. I didn't realize she died.
I once
Is
heard
there
of
anything
another
else
accountant who
here
turned
in
into
this-
a ghost.
Is there anything else here in this lab that we could like try and figure out, or have we found all the juice and it's now best to go look for this little son?
Well, you looked around. You got a general sense of things. It's up to you what you want to do next. Whether you want to go out and find more leads elsewhere. There's a big hole in the ceiling. Maybe someone noticed something. Who knows?
There's a big hole in the ceiling. Oh, just what I'm thinking about. Does anyone have good insight? It might be a good idea to check with this Doctor
Orbital.
Orbital. I
Can
wanna check him over. Do I believe him?
Hell yeah.
All right. So you
Bill's just been spending the interim waving his glaive through this point in the air where everyone else was looking, going, "You better watch out through there."
Whoa. All right. So you look at deep into the eyes of Doctor Orbital, this regular-sized gnome. Right up in his face, real close, uncomfortably so. You look into his very soul, and
A bug crawls out of my nostril and runs across my face and goes into my ear.
Okay. He and your sense of him is he seems to be concerned about his work. Like he seems to be like he just wants to get back. He doesn't seem to be like trying to deceive you or anything. Is there anything more you're trying to read from this guy in particular? He's a bit grossed out by you right now.
Yeah,
Not gonna lie.
I get that a lot. I think she was just making sure that he didn't steal it himself because it's a failure.
The insurance money.
He does actually have a secret rival.
He doesn't believe he has any rivals. No one can dare rival his genius.
Is there any roof access?
Well, I mean, we could just climb through that hole.
Brad, I'd love to cast the spell. Wait, oops, I've actually checked something. Can I cast a minor illusion and make a ladder going up to the hole of the roof, but then using illusory reality to make it real for my friends?
You may. There was no ladder or way to get to the roof before, but now there is, at least temporarily. For the next, minutes or something?
Thank you.
Quick, climb! We'll climb!
Thank you, Wellerslie. I will scale the ladder and examine this roof and see of the exfiltration.
Okay. So this hole is, this is, if I want to put it on the grid, one would say this is a 4x4 gridded sized hole in the ceiling. And put it in fantasy terms.
Right.
Anyway, those fantasy measurements. What you want to investigate what around the fracture of the hole?
Yeah, I want to have a look around and see what's gone which way, or if there's any more clues up here that might send us in a direction.
Sure.
All right.
Give me investigation if you want to look around the roof bit. Perception if you try to look out
to
the horizon, I guess.
28.
You can roll low. There's an option. You don't have to roll high all the time.
Wait until I roll perception.
We got loads of time. You can spend ages investigating. You don't need to just do it all immediately.
Well, yeah, but this is easier.
All right. Syzygy, the master investigator, perhaps done their own detective agency. I don't know, it's a side gig. Or is it part of this? I guess this gig, right?
It is this gig, yes.
Yeah.
Part of it.
You look around and you see claw marks that seem to have carved out this part of this like big claw marks, perhaps from a gargantuan-sized creature. That makes sense. The 4x4 squares. Yes, it all makes sense now.
Yes.
The hole size.
The gargantuan hole in the ceiling.
Yes, but a gargantuan creature with claws seems to have smashed through the ceiling. This great force. Presumably it's on the ceiling, so yeah, maybe it flew or leaped. Who knows?
Wellerslie, I think it's been hijacked, Sparrow. I would like to go to... I want to go to the edge of the roof and use thaumaturgy to announce my requirement of any knowledge of the departure of a gargantuan creature carrying a sun to the crowds out there.
Oh, okay. Just random. I mean, it's not that many people out there, but there's definitely some people doing their work and things out and about in streets.
Hey, you over there, but very loudly.
You.
Yes. This is not
Gerald
your beautiful
goes popping out the front door. It says, "There's nothing to be alarmed about. She's just asking questions."
Okay. So what's you yelling out? And a conqueror's coming outside. What's everyone else doing while this is happening? Are you all just getting outside, or just looking for witnesses?
That's me.
Correggio's looking over to Professor Rockridge. So, was the whole like you doing renovations or what?
No, that's new.
That's part of this whole thing.
Yes, as of this morning, it's new.
Oh, okay. I thought you were just in the middle of something here.
No.
So was it fine and completely roofy last night?
Yes.
So it happened overnight in the dark?
I believe it was this morning sometime. I went out to get some breakfast. Yes.
Where is most of the roof debris? Is it in here?
Inside.
Okay.
Yeah. It's scared about inside. Yeah. All right. So, speaking of outside now, so yell out, "Hey, you seen anything?" So you yell out and point to a few people to get their attention. Ask them, what exactly are you asking them? These random bystanders.
Did you see anything fly out of this building?
All right, you point at sure someone who's sweeping the street. There's always someone sweeping the street somewhere. Sweeping the street. What? This sure elderly figure, human man. What? See something? What do you mean?
Like some gargantuan creature flying out of the building. Would have left a lot of rubble on the ground. You would have had to sweep up a whole bunch of it, I imagine.
Oh! You talking about that big lizard?
Yeah, the big lizard.
There was a big lizard.
Yeah.
Big flying lizard. Yeah.
Wow, your voice is really loud for
well, I'm yelling. I'm very far away. You're up on the roof.
I appreciate it.
I don't have whatever spell you're using.
Oh, hang on. Let me see if I can. Oh, yeah, you're in range. Hang on. I'll cast thaumaturgy on them so they don't have to strain their voice. And now we're both just yelling.
Oh, this is strange. I'm not used to this.
Don't worry about it. It wears off after a minute or so.
Yelling at each other.
Wears after a minute.
Yeah.
Okay.
Look, hang on. It's easier if I come down there.
Shall I wait here then?
Yes.
Okay.
I'll be right down, and I jump off the edge and cast Feather.
All right. Okay. You don't think that's Featherfall? Excellent.
It's like at the end of the Christmas Carol, if Scrooge just started screaming at a little boy, and the little boy started screaming back.
I stopped thaumaturgy. Sorry about that. Look, we need to find this lizard, this big lizard, gargantuan, in fact. Which way did it go?
Well, it disappeared over there, and he points northward.
Oh.
But I wasn't really focused. I was too busy taking cover from The big lizard,
Yeah,
big flying lizard.
I imagine. Yeah,
It went somewhere north.
somewhere
I think.
north, right?
Mm.
Towards the insert landmark in that direction.
Yeah, I mean, Mount Kostos is north of here. That makes sense, I guess. Big mountain, big
right.
lizard. Who knows?
Yeah, I mean it makes sense. Maybe we should head up there. It would. Right, where are the? Oh, they're in the building still. Shit.
Well, I'm gonna go back to sweeping my streets now.
Yeah, absolutely. You're doing an
hey,
amazing
everybody!
job. Hey, thanks.
I'm really loud now. Hey, everyone, look!
Yeah,
Hey!
I cast Thaumaturgy on them.
Yeah.
And on their broom, so that there's just like ASMR sweeping in the streets.
Okay.
And then I cast it on myself as well. Hey, are you guys done in the building?
Yeah, I'll go up.
Oh, okay. I guess we're leaving. Bye, Prof.
Gerald just looked at him. This one looks very clever.
Yeah.
Carries on.
Yeah. Professor Devon's just.
You can expect the great Chaise to get your little son back. And I looked at the other. Is that anything?
We're not doing a thing. Leave him a business card.
We should talk about doing a thing.
Professor Devon's like, good luck. That was actually very good. Maybe, keep working on that whole, that maybe just what you need to break it to the next bracket of adventuring. Yeah, think about that. But
and we don't even care what the reward is.
Oh, we'll invoice them. Do the work, figure out how to build them later. It's okay. We'll be fine.
Oh, what Syzygy said.
Yeah, it's... Oh, I mean... It means I just have to do the accounting later and maybe send some people over if they don't think our price is fair. Anyway,
okay, we're good for it. We're good for it.
Yeah, the creature turns out the lovely sweeper down the far end of the street, now being incredibly loud, saw a large lizard heading north. Probably to Mount Kostos. Maybe. I don't know. Do you want to go to the countryside?
Mount Kostos towards the northwest?
Yeah. I don't really leave the city much, so one of you is going to have to lead. You look like you like nature a lot, Renata. You probably... I am going to be out of my depth.
I've seen nature for an unknown amount of years.
That's fantastic. Well, it's in your hands that I trust then.
Okay then.
Unless someone knows how to find a great deal of large holes throughout the city where the gargantuan creature may have gone. I think we're probably heading out of the city. Either that or we're going for a picnic, so we'll pick up some charcuterie board on the way or some snacks.
So, did we check the hole under the library?
Oh,
because that's a big hole. I'm just wondering if
I have a feeling we're not going to be allowed to go down there at the moment. So,
all right.
I just a hunch.
So that area is is a excavation site, like some for the part of the library. So it is a highly secure area. You need authorization from high up librarians.
Right.
Yeah.
There's one thing I know: don't cross a librarian.
You don't. You don't.
Bad as a what you call vigorous aged aunt.
Yes, they'll throw the book at you. It's terrible.
What a choice and analogy.
All right, so it sounds like you're gearing up for
aunts, I can tell you.
Does that mean you're gearing up for a picnic and travel?
Yeah, we'll pick up a charcuterie board and some eatery, like at an eatery on the way.
I've got a pony!
You do have a pony.
And Gerald will start talking about how grateful he is
get some of those club sandwiches.
that Wellerslie rescued his pony out of durance and vile. Except he will call you Snow Globe, because I started calling you Snow Globe, but perhaps I shall now start calling you the savior of my beloved Trot Trot.
It's a bit long.
True. We'll workshop that as well. We're workshopping.
Hmm. Is there any other prep you'd like to do? Any plans for transporting the miniature sun, should you acquire it?
Maybe we need a really big blue box.
I mean, I can create one out of illusions. I mean, so long as like we toss it into the air every minute, and then catch it again in that same box, I think we'll be all good.
So hot
unless
potato.
anyone has like hot potato, yeah.
Okay. Perfect.
I mean, if anyone has any better ideas.
Well,
actually, I could just put it in my demi-plane and then let it, go get it back from my demi-plane when we get back to where we need to go. That would probably work.
Correggio, my fair weather friend, you have a demi-plane.
Well, you've seen my demi-plane before, yeah, man. I use it as like a hangout spot occasionally. Yeah.
He invites everyone here, don't you?
Oh, okay. I was sure that I showed it to you before. Anyway, here it is. A door appears behind Correggio on like the wall of the closest building.
Oh.
That's he opens it up.
How many times do they keep us at?
There's a nice little just like a chill, relaxing space there. There's some tables and chairs. There's a big, thick shag carpet, like a couple inches deep shag carpet across the whole floor. There's a conversation pit in the middle of it. It's a very chill vibe.
Some bean bags, lava lamp.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
I like lying on the shag carpet. It reminds me of the forest floor.
Can we stop past a blacksmith and get some like reinforced leather apron or gloves or something, and maybe some tongs? I'll just get
tongs.
Yeah,
I can get Chaise to carry it and just fix him up as he burns. It's fine.
Absolutely burns. So yeah, Lewis and Lissau actually has like a surplus of blacksmiths. So many blacksmiths. Like every street corner has a blacksmith. So easy enough to do.
Blacksmith and charcuterie.
Yeah.
Free cheese knife with every aprons. Yeah. Look, I'll just charge up some tongs. So I'll get a few and aprons and stuff. So we've got some heavy leathers to I improvise something later on, and I'll just chuck them in the little bag that hangs on the back of Chaise.
Add it to the invoice expenses later, right?
Oh, absolutely. Easy. Yeah, just leave them in the business account. Just put it on the charge account.
Excellent.
Unless you want to do accounting now, but
I think they'd make fantastic entertainment. Actually, I think people would love to watch that.
Absolutely top content. Yes.
Yeah, let's go. No. So you succeed in any shopping and prep you wish to do.
Fantastic.
And you succeed in leaving the town to head northward. And as you do, it does occur to you as you're traveling, as it gets later in the day, traveling north, that it's still very bright out here, considering how late it's getting.
Oh, hey, look at that. It's still really bright. Probably should have looked at the sky and counted the number of suns.
That would also do, I guess.
Yeah.
How many suns are in the sky?
Mm-hmm.
Well, now only one. So it seems to be as if a bright glow coming from the mountain.
Right. Oh, hey, look, it's becoming apparent that the normal sun is going down, that the mountain's where we probably will need to go. Unless, of course, that's like the sun sets in the north here, because weird fantasy stuff.
That'd be weird.
It would be weird. But so is the sun setting in the east. So arbitrary. Just east.
How does Sons work? Who knows?
Yeah.
Anyway. So
I expect one of those boffin chaps has sorted it out.
All right. So you proceed up to the mountain. Is there anything you want to do in your travel as you get closer there?
Does anyone need to cast mage armor or something?
Yeah, great idea. Great shout. Extremely good shout.
What?
On the way up, like hanging to the back of the group, you can just hear Wellerslie sort of whispering to himself with a couple of like illusory pom-poms, like GR8, JJS, we are great, we are good.
Best.
No, that's nothing.
Oh my god.
See, now you're getting into the spirit.
No, it's just I can't. Oh my god. This is why we don't have a thing.
Renata will send her bugs out and they'll fly around to spell out the great J's in the air,
Okay, that's
like
kind
drones do.
Now that's a pretty good thing. Every time we commit a mass murder on a group of enemies, we could make that above their heads. You know? Make anyone be like, oh, who committed that mass murder? I have an inkling. It might be those guys that those bugs are smelling.
We're not on private military operations at the moment, so if there's any murdering done, it is deniable by the
Sanctioned
company.
by the doctor.
Yes, that's right. The doctor told us to. Just a murder a day keeps the... You get to keep the pay. Yeah, something. God outdoors is big.
Yep.
Yeah, isn't it wonderful? So many trees.
Yeah, how is Renata reacting? We've only sort of seen you in action, sort of like...
Oh, well, his shoes disappeared.
Oh,
And she'll touch every tree, like just rub her hand along the bark as she goes. This is the most alive anyone's probably seen her for a long time.
So we're a wee whiles away, huh?
Yeah.
mm.
We should
Not too far. It's his first one.
Right.
All right. So, it is, you think quite late at night, but it feels also like day. You arrive at a glowing cave entrance, a large cave entrance, that has a flag planted out front of it. With and the flag, it's it's a black flag with this kind of crimson design of a claw, and it's got a little kind of tagline up, strutted claw, operation in progress, stay back, citizens, officials at
Wow.
work. Yeah,
Are they
they're
trying
very
to
professional.
bags it? Children. Wow.
Oh, did you bring a flag?
No, we have business cards.
Do we
for
have one of
adults.
those?
Quick, someone stick a business card on their flag.
Gerald reaches into his armor and pulls out a small pile of business cards, and it sort of goes to put one in, but it's accidentally one of the ones that he gives people in order to explain how to spell his name properly. So he has to sort it through till he finds one with the great J's written on it. And
The temptation to cast
tries to-
enlarge reduce on a business card.
Bigger.
That is a great use of enlarge reduce.
I mean, let's just leave it up and go in.
Mm.
They're probably
Um,
dead
yeah.
already anyway.
I should be excited to see how they work.
Professionally, apparently.
Oh no, they just have things.
Synchronized professionalism.
Very important.
Is as we enter,
Yeah.
can I make an investigation or perception to just sort of scout out if there's any sort of signs of danger?
Yeah.
Big signs that say, "Uh-oh."
Uh-oh.
Something like that.
Sure. roll me either dealer's choice for that one.
Hell yeah.
It's very bright in here, so it's hard for things to be well hidden.
Ooh.
Oh, dirty 20.
Oh, easy. So, what you notice because you're entering this this cave and you getting through, you notice across the ground as you start going a bit, there's all these shiny little ball bearings being scattered across the ground.
Mm-hmm.
All bearings.
Ball bearings. Those fiends, those monsters.
They're so shiny in the light.
In fact, let's go over to a map. Oh my gosh. So yeah, so you come in over here, cave entrance.
Mm.
The glow seems to be coming up here. Yeah, so there's a bunch of ball bearings right in front of you, all on the ground.
Like a lot, like a very
A
dense
lot,
field
like
of ball
like someone
bearings?
just like tipped out a bag of holding full ball bearings
Ah,
all over
okay.
the ground to quickly stall rivals of some kind, perhaps. Who would do that?
Okay, I got an idea. This is gonna be a lot of fun. Conquer, can you just kind of slide me across those?
Oh, jolly good.
I just retract into the shell.
And I shall grab my good friend by the sides of his shell and sort of shuffle him back and forth a little on these ball bearings, and then just give him a good solid horizontal tap.
Push. Okay, so we're doing gonna be athletics is to see how far you slide your turtle shell friend across the ball bearings.
Nice.
Oh, it's pretty far. Okay, so
Let's
whoosh.
go.
All right, so see, yeah, so you slide. Sure, it's quite far. Donk over here. And when you slide over there, something happens. Which,
Okay.
ooh, you see
I
something.
always forget how small Correggio is.
Yeah.
I forget that he's like frisbee sized.
Yep.
A glyph over by this rock flares up. Give me a wisdom saving throw, please.
Oh, okay. 12.
Cool. You fall asleep.
Oh, okay. Have a nice little slide.
See, yeah, so the glow, and I believe there is a 60-foot glow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so basically, about from here, basically is where the glow ends. So there is suddenly a glow coming from this glyph that emits around, and you notice, you guess you're still in your shell. You're just like you don't see them be emerging from your. Correggio doesn't emerge from the shell. Just kind of.
Everyone else just sees him throw me, and I'm just there.
Yeah,
now.
just there. Yeah,
Just
just
sitting
there now. Yeah.
Right.
What would you like to do?
Well,
So you see this kind of magical glyph just pulsating.
Mm-hmm. Can I roll an Arcana check to see
You
what
may.
kind of a glyph it is?
You may.
Thank you.
Let me know if you step any closer, anyone.
13.
13. Oh, 13. So that is definitely some kind of warding. It's like you're not sure. Like it's definitely higher level than say glyph of warding or something like that. I think it's some kind of high level trap type spell that someone's put. With a 13, you're not quite sure which type of spell it is, but it's definitely some kind of magical effect.
right.
Mm.
I'll try casting Dispel Magic on it. If the
Cool.
ward is visible.
Roll me. Yeah, it is. So roll me a d20.
Where's the
So you're hoping all of you move in a group into it. That will be fun. But oh well.
Just skittled the turtle in.
That looks like a 6.
6.
Is it adding my
It would add your intelligence.
intelligence modifier is 5, so 11.
So it is 11 is your final answer.
Yes.
Okay. It fails. Does not work. Doesn't seem to be strong enough for the spell. So the water, this kind of strange glyph is still pulsating.
I should have put a bit more effort into that.
And
I shall shoot at it with my crossbow.
Okay.
Yeah, let's go.
Cool.
Let's
It'll
go.
do anything, but
Boom. All right, roll to hit this magical glyph with your crossbow bolt.
yeah, with my very ordinary crossbow.
Excellent.
Just as soon as
Mundane crossbow. Got it. Okay.
clunk.
Clunk. Yeah, and yeah, pretty appropriate. Clunk it does. So you hits the kind of stone this glyph's being drawn on, and bolt bounces off the stone.
Yeah.
The glyph's still there pulsating.
Well, back to plan A, I suppose.
Would I know if a
and-
magical weapon or ammunition would
Roll Arcana.
deface the glyph?
Try roll Arcana and just see if you know of this spell.
In the meantime, Renata's been picking up as many of the ball bearings as she can find because
Fair
split up,
enough. Free ball,
and she'll
yeah,
of
free
course
ball bearings.
use them.
Yeah.
Mm.
But Arcana in the meantime.
Yeah.
Yeah, nah. That's 3.
Yeah, like maybe just cover it up. Maybe that'll work. Who knows? Hard to say. How's magic even work?
Yeah, I'm gonna try another dispel magic at 3rd level.
Okay. At what level?
3rd, same thing.
Third. Cool.
Yep.
Very good.
Where's the D20? There. Roll it. Oh, you monkey. It was going to be a 20 and then it bounced off the corner. That's worse. I am not vibing
This
with
this
spell.
glyph has defeated you. Clearly, he's trying to claw. Have this spell at hand. Just go home.
Brad, can I? Because it's only like a little glyph, right?
Yep.
I would love to cast the spell Minor Illusion to basically just just seal it against the wall in like a little metal plate thing, and then use.
What is the range of minor illusion? I think from memory it's 30 feet.
Actually.
You could step into the range of the glyph and then cast it if you want to walk in there.
Let's do it. Let's move the story along. We're like,
Okay.
friends.
Okay,
No,
you
that's
walk
a
into
good
there.
cast the spell.
Excellent. First, give me a wisdom saving throw, and then you got.
Hang on, if he's asleep.
What of it?
Oh.
11.
Is 11 your final answer?
11's my final answer.
Okay, you fall asleep. So you see, so you fall asleep right at the edge of the glow. So you're just in the edge there. Can I move you? I cannot move you. Can you move yourself to the edge of the glow?
Yes. Around about here, mate?
But yeah, that's good. Yep. So oosh. All right. Excellent.
I shall attempt to drag him out by the ankles.
Cool. You avoid the glow. You succeed. Would you like to step him awake?
Yes. I'll
Excellent.
just give him a little wobble first, just to see if that helps. And increasingly
works.
heavier slaps.
Yes,
I am
that
wearing
works.
gauntlets after all. I will be careful.
Yeah, you spend an action just gently waking your insectoid friend, and you succeed. You defeated that aspect of the trap.
I've solved your little puzzle.
Am I sleeping?
Afraid so, old thing.
I had the strangest dream. You were there, and you were there, and you were there. Oh no, that was
No, it's
No,
just
I
work.
wasn't.
when
It's
we
a
were all standing
nightmare.
here.
And I forgot about all sorts of fun things I can do. Damn it.
That reaction you have is pretty good. Yeah,
Yeah. It's been a day.
that's all right.
There's another thing I need to check as well.
Okay.
Racial traits.
You want to try anything else? You want to repeat anything? You want to walk in the, just walk through the glow and move on. Up to you.
Does the glow? Obviously, there's probably
Can I walk
shadows
in
on the
there
other
and
side.
scratch out the glyph, please?
Now
Now that I
sure.
know
Give
that
me a
it
wisdom
just,
saving throw.
does it just put me to sleep?
It does.
I'm immune to sleep.
Perfect.
Struck.
I'm a
Yeah, you walk
construct.
in?
Yeah, I walk in and I scratch out the glyph.
Cool.
Well, now I
the
know
glyph tries
that
to put you
he's
to
asleep.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah, perfect. All right,
Before
you
I
walk in.
just thought, Correggio
That's
was stuck
true.
in his shell.
Very good. And you deface the glyph,
Yeah.
and you have defeated my terrifying sleep glyph puzzle.
Wake up,
Okay.
Correggio. You're on the clock. I'm docking your pay.
A couple times.
Mm.
All right.
Assume you've got-
What happened?
You took a nap.
Cool. What's going on?
Well, we're having a bit of lag in remembering what we can do about all the things. But that's okay. We're onto it now. Which way does it look like they've gone, I wonder?
The glow's going for the north.
Yeah.
Right,
Follow the
let's,
glow.
Let's head further to the north.
Perfect. What's what I
Ian?
call it a good warm up. Yes, hello.
How many ball bearings did I get?
How much time you going to spend
great.
picking them up?
Most of that.
I'll say 1,000 so far. You
Yeah,
you can wait and get more if you want.
While I was processing and trying to remember what I do, I would have cast a bunch of mage hands to help out because I'm just helpful like that.
I assume you cleared a bit of a path in order to walk up to it as well.
Yeah. Just
That's all right.
Can Renata just store those in like random, abscesses that she's got? Some just holes in the
Don't
body
talk
there.
about Renata's abscesses. That's rude.
And you notice the ball bearings are actually branded. They've got a little indentation branding on it, a little claw.
Oh, wow.
They think of everything,
Branded
these guys.
these guys.
Excellent.
Okay, I'll just take the 1,000. I'll put them in my bag or whatever.
Perfect. Enjoy your 1,000 ball bearings. Don't spend all at once. All right. You head north?
Well, now that we've got our bearings, we can move on.
Well done. Let's head.
I don't get it.
It's a
Brad, I don't know if this will work, but I'd like to cast a quick major image
Yep.
to make everyone in the party sunglasses.
Okay.
So everyone
Cool shades.
Cool shades. And they're like New Year's shades, where like one of them is an 8 and one of them is a J.
Branding. Yep.
Branding.
Yep.
But I can them out to everyone as we move closer into bright, shiny territory. I don't know how
Perfect.
helpful they'll be because they are illusions, but I can make them. I can keep them going.
Yeah, do you want to keep them going?
I'll keep them going. I'll keep them real for.
Okay.
I'll just
I
re-up it
can
every minute
just
until
turn the
something
brightness down
proper
on my
has-
optical sensors. It's fine.
All right.
Just
I think they're
Every time
nice.
you get Syzygy, you're like, oh, my body can do
Like,
it
yeah,
better.
I mean,
That makes something nice.
I would be a little cautious of novelty sunglasses because of that chap that keeps trying to invite us to parties and then kill us. But no, these are very nice.
I don't want that to be our thing. Is we all turn up
I
and
like the sunglasses.
like
I
they're
think it's a
nice
good thing.
glasses, yeah, but I mean,
Are you wearing yours
We
over
just-
your mask?
We just happen to be wearing glasses with
I have an
the
aesthetic.
JJ's.
Let's-
Yes.
we should probably. I don't know if we're gonna bump into them. We should be quiet on our way. Oh my god.
You're going to be stealthy.
No, I'm not.
Your stuff.
I
We haven't-
can't.
Yeah, it's
Famous
there's no
Oh,
point.
I could be either.
Okay, so no stealth attempt. Very good.
Well,
I-
You,
could have a go. I mean,
do you?
You,
Because
if you
everyone
Well,
want,
depends. Are you? It
but
depends.
I'm
Are you
ready
trying?
to pretend I'm by myself.
What? Well, it depends. Are you trying to walk in like boldly, like you try like if they see you, go like you're gonna be seen going, like yeah, we're here, or you'll be seen trying to go sneaky but badly. Like depends what you want them to see.
Yeah.
What to expect. You gotta think about aesthetic. What do you want to do?
exactly.
Or
It's very
maybe we
important
want to
details.
set their expectations really low. We're going to hustle them.
I
So-
roll in on a chair. It's, like
All
I
right.
bring my own furniture to the party. It's hard to. I don't bother sneaking. It's just gonna end up in us feeling bad if it doesn't work.
You know
So it's
what?
more of a
Since everyone else is just trotting along, I'm going to try and sneak.
okay. That's
Just
what
let me
happens.
know how I do,
Only
everyone.
Okay.
It's just trying to get me to roll.
That's the spirit, Conker.
Clonk, clonk.
Bravely forward we go.
Sneaking!
That's actually the
Three
quietest
goes
I've heard him
named
in a
Tom.
while.
Okay. You else trying to sneak or just nonchalantly kind of?
Yeah.
I do like Correggio's idea of like, setting enemy expectations real low. If we did like come around a corner and saw our enemies, if we were all to collectively trip over on ourselves, I think that would set a really great standard because we can
Yeah.
only go up from there,
You want to start the next encounter prone? Perfect. We can start the next encounter prone if you want. Yeah. Okay. So
I'm
you.
just thinking out loud, bro.
All right. So you're going down this corridor up, brighter and brighter. Not stealthy at all, really. Let's be fair. You walk up and you see it opens up to a large chamber. And there's a little kind of looks like also a little stream is being kind of joined up your corridor. It seems to enter into the center chamber as well. Let's get this up and show you what you see. There you go. So you see a room with 5 suns and 1 larger sun. In it, there is 2 adventurers with branding on there, nicely brand. Well, one's got wearing full plate with nice brand emboldened, like claw on it, and the other one was like wearing kind of more wizardy robes again with that claw symbol, nice branding on their outfits. Only 2 though. And you see, so there's this kind of this dark water, like its whole room chamber is very well lit, but the water itself is still quite dark, even though it is very well lit with these 6 suns in this chamber. And they seem to be kind of looking over. They got shades. They got like kind of sun goggles on as well, looking over these suns. They seem to be like peering around, almost like trying to figure out which is the sun they need to collect. And there's only 2 of them there.
There's only 2 of them.
Do we recognize one
Humans?
of them as
There's 2 humans. No, you see 2
okay.
human gentlemen. You don't see any purpley dark skinned elf at this stage anyway. What would you like to do as you walk in here? What are you presenting? Are you doing this fall on top of each other? Is that the plan?
I avoid being fell on top of,
Mm.
or indeed falling on top of. Don't make me cast
I've already
Featherfall.
been fallen on top of in a previous episode, so I will let someone else do that.
Yeah. I would much rather avoid falling. I imagine that you're the ones who left that flag out the front.
So the both of them will turn. The one in full plate armor, he just immediately goes like, what are you doing here? There's a census of operation here that the Shrouded Claw being hired for.
I cast Detect Magic.
You cast a spell, detect magic. Okay.
Yeah.
Oof.
I'm just going
That's
to...
for range.
30-foot range. I'm going to wander over towards the nearest sun and see if it has the kind of magic we're looking for, or if it's an illusion.
Right.
If
So you
it
start walking over there.
if it starts getting a little too hot, I would like to reconsider the distance I want to get.
All right. Are you being stealthy at all? Or you just kind of just
No, I'm
just
walking
floating on
out
your chair.
there. Yeah, I'm just wandering on out there.
Cool. Which sun are you heading towards?
The one on the left, I would imagine. So let me.
This one over here?
Let me
Okay.
do some movement.
Yeah, move over there a bit. Yeah.
Tell me if it gets hot.
Oh, we're over there.
Yeah. While Syzygy's doing that, what's everyone else doing? Just staying where you are, or?
In a sort of harsh whisper, it's like, "Don't you know who we are?" And I point at the sunglasses.
Gerald's
Correggio's like, oh yeah.
with Syzygy.
It's like, you obviously could not get the job done, so your master sent for, and I very briefly in everyone's head, just before he does it, as an indication like, hey, we should all do this at the same time, as Wellerslie sort of does a little jump and turns his body into the shape of a J and half whispers, "Big J's!"
Okay.
in the hopes
So
that
you
everyone will do it them.
Right, quite loud. Okay, great Chaise. Okay. Yeah.
Loud. Like
Okay.
50%.
Okay. Renata, what are you doing while this is happening?
I think she will use her bugs to hover over the water to get close to them.
Okay, so you're trying to move close to these guys?
Yeah.
Okay. Are you moving yourself or just the bugs? Are you just kind of like bugs
The
going over
bugs
there? Or?
condense and I can hover over the ground, so I will hover over the water.
Oh, it's over the water? Okay. So
Yeah.
like there?
Keep
Okay.
going. On the
Keep
other
going.
side.
Are you on the other side like there?
Yeah.
Okay. Excellent. And Correggio, what are you doing while this is happening?
Well, Correggio is really he really appreciates the work they've done on their merch. The grasping claw. You know, this is just
Yeah.
he didn't even think about we could do this kind of stuff. And so
Yeah.
you know, Welleslie's the only other one there. Dude, I think we might want to find out who makes their merch.
That is the smartest thing you have said today, Correggio. We need to get in on the merch game. If there aren't people wandering around town with our shirts on, with our logo, what are we doing as a brand? It's all about branding these days.
It really is, man. Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, we tried that magic Instagram account that went nowhere. I feel like just getting it out with the people is the way to go.
And Conker, you're just following Syzygy security at this point. Excellent. Okay, so with all that happening, this is what happens. All right. Well, that all factoring all those in. So both Hellion and Morpheo, they have names. No one asked. They're they've got great names. I spent ages on their names too. Hellion X-Blade, the fighter, and Morpheo Voidstar, the wizard. But we'll get into them later, maybe. They're like, oh, no, shh. As all this noise is made. Syzygy, you notice that there's no magical aura from that first sun there.
I can see
the
center one's also within range.
Cool. The center one also no magic, though you do notice something immediately as all this noise happens with that larger center sun, which I will now instigate the power of Roll20 to do. If I do that
There.
as
Send from
as
DM
as the sun, as this large glowing sun in the center suddenly unfurls into this magnificent purple dragon. It is unfurls, and his kind of wings kind of pop out. That's made of purple energy. This large flying purple lizard of some kind. That I think actually Wellesllie, you'd probably know what this is. Being from it is because you're from the astral sea and all that. Wild space. Yeah, wild space. Yes. This is a solar dragon. The dragon lives in the sun.
Cool. And what does that mean for us? Humble mortals.
Bad things
cool.
is how you summarize it, and as your immediate thoughts cross through your head, as you think about branding, say changes to, oh no, let's go to initiative. I'm going to open up the initiative tracker.
Beans.
Oh, dear me.
Oh, it's the numbers already in here. Okay, I might have to clear this initiative tracker. I'm going to clear it and we'll start again.
We just did it.
I opened it and there was double ups everyone, as characters weren't there.
Oh.
Not cleared. Sorry, try again.
Oh,
that's good. Go me.
sort of beans.
All right, and
This one worse.
I rolled worse.
okay, everyone, let's just go Perfect.
The
Excellent.
sun turns into the dragon, and Correggio's like,
Uh-oh. Let's see. What's this guy gonna do? He will. He sees this and he will. I think right now he wants to. He will. This guy will cast a spell. All right, Morpheo cast a spell, and I'm gonna roll a d20. Yeah. Huh. Okay. Mate, look at it. And he. Check that out. Pre-read your spells, kids. All right. Cool. And nothing happens. All right. He seems disappointed by that roll. All right. That is his turn. Correggio.
Yeah. So Correggio is immediately going to. He was very surprised that sun just turned into a giant dragon, but he backs up. He's got his spear in his hand and he just swings it and sends a curse to the dragon.
Yep. Hexblade's curse.
Yep. So Hexblade's curse, and then and also puts up Armor of Agathis. So just frost, just kind of comes up all over him, all over his shell, and he's got just mist coming off him from being so cold.
Fair enough. Excellent. Moving at all?
Down there at the corner. You know, I don't think he's moving right now.
Okay. Very good. Wellerslie.
Wellerslie. That collective, like, yeah, the branding, the logos on shirts. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh dear. Based on my knowledge of these guys from the Astral Sea, any idea? Would I have any indication of like if they were particularly wise or not, or would I have no way of knowing?
They're pretty good at everything. It's just
no good.
Legendary so, in fact, legendary so.
Legendarily. I'm gonna give it a try. I'm gonna cast Hold Monster.
Okay.
And I'm gonna try and paralyze this guy in place, so he needs to make a Wisdom saving throw and beat an 18.
Okay. The dragon also has a name. Well, anyone's asked. It's fine.
It's not my initiative step yet.
Oh,
is he cursed? Does that reduce it?
The Hexblade's curse doesn't help with the saving throw. I rolled a natural 20. I don't need to bother adding bonuses here.
Okay, cool.
I spread my forearms and a web of illusory like knitting expands and spreads and dances out across the spindles of the dragon that immediately shrugs it off and it all fades into nothing, and Willis is like and then he's going to try and if there's any particularly big rocks around me that I can hide behind, I think that would be cool.
It's pretty. We could be dump in the water.
Why not?
Okay.
Into the water he goes.
In that dark water, in the
dark water,
room.
that weirdly dark water. Yeah. So you want dark in the dark water? Whoosh.
It's too late. I moved my token. Good to see everybody.
Ooh, in the water, and you sort of dip down to this water. You feel like it's water here, and you kind of look down this dark water. You see like stars and things down below, and you look down. It looks like down here may be a rift to the Astral Sea itself.
Mama.
Like a planar rift.
Papa.
Hey, yeah. You're home. You're home free, right? Yeah, but you're not quite there. We reach the edge where you start drifting into the sea yet. But if you keep going, keep swimming. All right. Next.
I'm very sorry, Brad, but I forgot one minor thing.
Oh,
I'm invisible.
How are you invisible?
Because I can cast invisibility at will.
As an
without
action?
Using a spell slot.
Yes, you use your action cast Armor of Agathis.
You're right, it still needs my action. I apologize.
Mm-hmm. That's why I'm the Dungeon Master.
Yeah.
All right, so next down, we have Galafax. I mean, the dragon. A serious unnamed dragon. So She will. Let's see. Wellerslie did annoy her, but then he went for a swim. So, I think she will just. Breath attacks are pretty awesome. We gotta do at least one of these, right? Let's see. So it turns and looks at who's it gonna hit. I'm gonna roll a D. I'm gonna go. I'll roll D6 and. Okay, it's gonna go over here this side. All right, at the. Okay, so it kind of loads up. Whoop. See, this kind of almost like a. What was it, like a kaiju kind of like beam blast builds up in its mouth. Woo, woo, and it launches out this little kind of bead of energy out, and it hits the point, and then blossoms and explodes.
Gyarados used Hyper Beam. It's super effective.
Yeah, it is super effective. So it is going to be so strict range of this. So it hits over there, 40-foot radius. That's a pretty big radius. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Radius, not a cone.
No, so it hits a point, and then from there it's a 40-foot radius out. It's in the Spelljammer book. It's pretty cool stats, guys. Anyway, it shoots around. I think it's just going to be Renata and my two unfortunate NPCs. They're going to be hit for this. So Renata, give me a Constitution saving throw, and I'm going to roll for my guys. Okay.
21.
21. Is that your final answer?
I'm not sure how I can change.
Hang on, I might be able to change that for you. What range is it though? If it's 30 feet, I think you might be out of range. And I don't know if Flash of Genius works on saving throws.
Also, can my swarming dispersal come into play here?
Is there ability to help us saves there? This is a
It's not for
big
a
energy
save.
blast.
It's more when you take damage, you can use your reaction to give yourself resistance to that damage by vanishing into my swarm.
Oh, is it damage or an attack? Is it?
It just says you can discorporate into your swarm, avoiding danger. When you take damage, you can use a reaction to give yourself resistance to that damage. You vanish into your swarm and then teleport to an unoccupied space that you can see
Perfect.
within 30 feet of you, where you will reappear with my swarm.
Based off what you just told me, then yes, that would work.
Would that
Somehow.
give you resistance on it?
Yes.
I can't actually read whether I'm 30 feet away or not because it keeps putting the health bars over
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think you're.
I think I'm 30 feet away.
Yeah, just in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll use Flash of Genius
You'll do that?
and further increase your saving throw by 5. So 28.
Oh, okay, cool.
As well as
20.
your swarm thing, which should hopefully.
Yeah, so plus 5, so
Okay,
it brings you to
damage.
26.
26,
26. You were not passing, but 26 does succeed. You succeed, and so you instead of taking the full 66 radiant damage, you take half of that, so 33 radiant damage. But then resistance again because of the swarm, so halved down to quick math 16. Yes.
Okay, and I'll reappear 30 feet away.
Yeah. Where would you like to go? Those two look very rough from that blast.
I'm kind of afraid to go back to my friends because I feel like that clumps us up for the next breath attack. So I'll go to the right, behind the other thingy. I'll move me, I guess.
Okay. So this is lets out this this must be draconic, by the way.
No.
Inquiring minds want to know. Very good. It says something in some weird language. You have no idea what it could be. And as it floats upwards. Now it's about 30 feet off the surface of the water here. As it kind of looks very annoyed at these intruders in its lair. All right, that is.
And it's kind of bullshitty, but because it's from, I know it's draconic, but because it's from the Astral Sea, do I get any kind of indication of what it's saying? Or nah?
I roll insight. Sure, why not? What? Actually, no, you're in the water. You have no idea. You're under this water in this like planar rift. Get out of here! Get out of here, wizard! All right, this guy Fucking hell. After I think this guy's just gonna leg it, honestly, after that hit. Bloody hell. One, two. No, he'll look, he will, what's he gonna do? He's got to run. 1, 2, this way. 1, 2, 3, 4. He will dash. So he starts running over here over to you guys. Going, and it's basically, so he dashes over there. Goes, out of here! We had this under control! It looks like burnt up with radiant sunfire. And he's looking around, and he says that he looks around the chamber like he's looking for something. That is Hellion's turn. Renata, what you to do?
Oh, I got really confused because I just got blasted by the
That was a
light.
reaction.
Probably got a tan for the first time in my second life.
Yeah. It's probably a 10.
I guess I'll try my frightful presence on it.
On the dragon?
Yeah.
All right. So is that a saving throw for me?
Yeah, that's a wisdom saving throw.
Perfect. Ooh.
Okay.
I'll spend a legendary resist. Thank you very much. Actually, hold on. Does a 14 succeed or not?
No, it's a 15.
I'll spend legendary resist. There's one down.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
all
So
right.
the bugs come out and fly around.
Spooky bugs. Yeah.
Looks like
Dragon's
something Beetlejuice. Yep.
Yeah, the dragon seems to be confused by this. So, ooh, what is going on here? It's like the studios itself gets set at the last second. All right. Anything else?
I kind of scared myself. So I think I would hover back to where I came to try and go down south to leave the room.
Okay, just back away. All right, cool.
Yup.
Fair enough. All right. Syzygy, what would you like to do?
Right. First of all, I would like to use my action. No, do I? I don't know. Let me see. Do I want to cast that? No. I'm going to ride around Chaise on the room and see if I can find which sphere is the correct sphere.
Okay.
So Chaise as a mount has 40 movement. So let me go ahead and do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. How many do I get? 8. 8. Yeah, because every 2.
Perfect.
Fantastic. And then I can test. Oh, poop! I can test one of the suns. The sun near me. Is that any good?
All right. Yeah. So a couple things. You notice. You notice around the sun. You notice evocation magic.
Yeah.
As well as you see. You notice near the sun illusion magic, like right next to the sun.
Right. So I wonder if this is the one. That doesn't have to be in range, does it? I mean, it doesn't have to be touch. I gotta see them. That's the problem. And I can't see them. I can only see magical residue.
Oh.
Are you tempting me? Let's see. I would like to cast. I really shouldn't. I better not.
Do it.
Okay. No, because it will purely be antagonistic towards the other adventuring group, and I was just joking about killing other adventuring parties. I'm going to cast Fairy Fire on the dragon. Could it please make a dexterity saving throw?
Pretty sure it's very bright already.
Yeah, but
Make it
not,
glow.
not advantage bright.
What
Light it up.
I mean, her up, bummy
Okay.
up, right? These are the big
What?
heads, right?
What? That's no way. That couldn't be the case. All right. So, dexterity save for me.
Yeah,
How does 26 sound?
That's a little bit better than my DC, actually. Just a little bit, though.
Drain
Right.
his barrel roll and avoids it.
Okay, so that's my action.
Perfect.
Bonus action.
Move on down. Oh no.
Yeah, bonus action. I'll get Chaise to do the carry on driving over there and use the dash action to get me closer to the... I want to be right next to the illusion magic.
Okay, so you probably want to be just here, actually.
Yeah, if I can do that.
Yeah. Yep, that'll be it.
I'm not in movement mode. There we go. There, and let's bring Chaise over. Is this the right one then? Your friends
you
are
say
in
to
trouble.
this illusory space.
Yeah. And that'll end my turn. Sorry it took so long.
That's right. Conquer.
Okay, can I see Wellerslie to cast Bless on him?
He is under this dark
Under the
water.
Sorry, mate.
Underwater. Conquer will withdraw his glaive from wherever he keeps it and give it a little flourish, and there's a flash as he casts Bless on himself, Correggio, and this one guy. Hello, pleased to meet you. I'm Conquer. Then he
Italian
steps
X-Blade.
forward, say to about there, trying not to look too much like he's into any glowing orbs, I think. And just stare admiringly at the beast and go, "Oh, hello, you're pretty. What's your name?"
Okay, you attempt to draw the dragon's attention. Very good.
I should say so.
Okay.
Are
Going
you
on down.
flirting, Conquer? Is this how you end up married to hags?
I tell you, I didn't marry her. Stop questioning her honor, or I shall have to fight you.
Let's see. So now it'll be someone's turn. They will. You. Syzygy, you hear a voice. Who's acting on this initiative at the moment. We've got to stop running into each other like this.
I can't quit you.
And perhaps a deal can be made here. Like, no need to be hasty. I think, and that's all she'll do for now. As you see, since this, actually, the illusion will back away. Actually, doesn't want to get AOE'd. Just over there. All right. So you notice the field illusion can move somewhere. Just back up a bit over there.
Bring it to where it
there.
currently is for me.
Yeah. So she's about. I'm on the wrong layer. Hold on.
Okay.
Roll 20. That's all warm me up. That's all we warm me up to know how this works. There we go.
That's right. Fantastic,
Perfect.
thank you.
Secret tokens, all that. Also, after her is, someone, this mysterious invisible figure. Who knows who this could be? Also, a mysterious figure will do another. Someone else will do something. This orb here will unfurl. Let's see.
Ooh.
A little baby pops, unfurls from this one. This little baby solar dragon. Little solar dragon wing. Ah! It rolls out of the sun. For that one's turn. It looks around confused. It's not going to do anything just yet. All right, this guy will. He'll go. Shit. He will. I think he wants to. 1, 2, 3. He will move.
His pants.
1, 2, 3. Yeah, it's like he will Misty Step. Oh, shoot, sorry. He'll bonus action cast a spell if he wants to do anything about it. I don't think anyone. Only person who can is underwater. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
That's not true.
Oh,
I got
sorry.
counterspell.
Would you like to counterspell this poor
No,
guy's
I don't.
Misty Step? Okay. He goes over there, and he's gonna keep moving over to his friend. Go over there, and stay together, and then he will looks around. I think that's all he's gonna do right now because no one's attacking him, and he's gonna roll d20 now and hope for the best. Nope. He stays exactly where he is. For those who know what spell he cast in this first turn. All right, so that's bad for him. All right, Correggio, what do you like to do?
So, Correggio clicks his heels and just starts Koopa shelling around the battlefield. And he's going to get as close as he can to the edge of the water that the solar dragon is above.
Yep.
And then it's time for Relentless Hex.
Okay.
He's gonna pop into existence right above the phase dragon with his spear pointed down.
Okay, so right above it, jump on the dragon. Perfect.
Yes. Yeah.
Excellent. And
yeah, obviously attacking. Yeah.
not just kind of good little pats and go like, hey.
Well,
nope.
I did consider having Correggio try to make friends with the baby dragon because that seems like something he would do, but
yeah,
going with my original plan. All right, let's give that a.
So you appear and lunge down with your spear. Oh,
I rolled a 2.
Hitting the pierce Gallifix's hide. That does not work.
Yeah.
Don't suppose adding a D4 to that would make much difference either.
A D4 is not going to help me there.
No. Do a second attack?
Yeah, let's do that second attack because I can do
Perfect.
that.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Perfect. Wah! Miss. So you're on this dragon and you're kind of like, this is a slippery, like, this is a very mobile dragon, very slippery kind of flying snake type thing. So it's quite tricky to stay on. And especially with that roll, yeah, you definitely, like, this is a slippery dragon.
It's a little wigglier than I expected. Yeah.
Yep.
So that's it for me then.
Okay. You're balancing there for now. But I will do a legendary action now. And I'll hit you with my tail. Let's see how we go.
Okay.
Ha ha ha. Does a 19 get you?
It would, but I'm going to go ahead and roll my armor of hexes.
Perfect.
Brad, surely disadvantage since he's like just a tiny little flea on its back right now.
It was a 3.
That does hit still.
So that's no. It's more like how's he keeping balance on this thing anyway? It's fucking around. This is like a long snake. This is a very snaky dragon. In fact, I have a mini for it right here.
Oh.
There's this is here we go.
Oh yeah.
This is what we're talking about here. Yeah.
I think that Correggio actually couldn't hit because he's just so astounded by the beauty of this thing. It's
like its wings are like made of laser beams. Like.
Yeah, exactly. This is like the planetarium. Sweet.
Anyway,
it will take 25 damage if it hits me though.
It does. I accept this damage, and in return, I have damage for you, sir. Today, I like to offer you a whopping 13 bludgeoning damage from my tail. Does that sound all right?
I'll
okay.
Take 13 points of damage.
It's a good trade.
I'm giving better than I got, so.
Yeah, that's not bad. All right, Wellerslie, you're currently swimming in this dark abyss. What would you like to do?
I mean, directly below me, like we talked about the astral sea, like I can tell that it's the astral sea down there.
Yes, it is your native plane.
Great. I'm making an assumption that it came out of there. Can I make some sort of intelligence check to see if it would make sense that we can push something back in there?
Roll me Arcana.
Arcana.
Yeah.
Arcana, believe it. 12.
Can't believe it. So you're a native of this plane. So DC's not as tricky for you. You've traveled from there to here before. So like you've traveled between the planes. Yeah, you know a thing or two about planar travel a little bit. And this seems like a planar rift. Like you feel like you could swim down through there and you enter that plane, and vice versa. Like this is a two-way doorway to this to the astral sea. So you could swim through. Something else could be pushed through shore. I mean, nothing stops it from technically coming through if it really wants to.
Right.
Yeah.
Cool. So everyone suddenly has just a flash in their mind's eye. You see a vision of this particular planar rift, and just sort of the idea of it would be a great idea to shove this dragon through. And then erupting from the water in a swirl of devilish arcana, something emerges, and I'm gonna try. Will you? No, I'm gonna have to ask Brad for your help for that.
Okay.
A giant illusory dragon erupts from beneath the waves. As beautiful and as pink as Wellerslie is, wearing an enormous pair of Great J's New Year's sunglasses. And now, Brad, you tell me if I'm.
What? If I have a token for that?
Any dragon token that you have, or any sort of token, would be most appreciated.
Oh, no.
Or even just like something. I don't.
I'm looking. Let's see. Here.
I can just draw a circle. We can use that.
Yeah, here, draw your dragon. Go ahead.
Circle.
Oh, go. Oh, I found it. Oh, I found it.
Arm and some spinities.
Hold on.
Strong north.
What's this? Is this what I think we used last time? Is that it?
Perfect.
All right. I'll give you control with the power of technology. Spared no expense. Control by. How do I? Or can I?
If you can't, it's all good. Essentially, what I'm getting at is that according to the rules of the spell, it is tangible. So if you'd allow it, Brad, I'd love for this dragon to grapple with the other one and try and drag it down into the abyss.
Okay. And this is the illusionary one.
This is illusory dragon. It says it's tangible, but if it's a no-go, then it's a no-go.
Are you using your is it a bonus action to make thing real?
It's a bonus action to make it real, but I don't want to make it real I have to make it real on the casting of the spell. I don't really. I mean, if I make it real, then there's a dragon that isn't in my control just flying around.
Why would not be in your control?
By 14th level, you've learned the secret of weaving shadow magic. You can do this on your turn as a bonus action while the skill is ongoing. If you'll allow me to make it real and have it under my control and still have the sort of illusory dragon stats, hell yeah. The form of it crystallizes from black shadowfell magic into gorgeous pink little cylindrical scales as it erupts out of the ocean, and I want to try and shove it into the water and back through the rift, please.
Excellent. Does it have studs? I'm just looking it up myself. Or do we need to?
We can pull it out of our asses if need be. Your guy needs to make a wisdom saving throw to see if it's frightened of this dragon.
Very good. Oh yeah. So, all right, we'll go with your based off your spell casting then, since it's your spell, right? It's like cool. We'll give you your spell cast. So it'll be int plus proficiency. There you go. So it's trained in this. It's a grapple check. But first, I'll roll for my saving throw against your fairness. Oh. What I get? Okay. I have for you today 18 for my wisdom save. Hello? You there, Matt?
Is he frozen?
Uh-oh.
It's very still.
Oh my gosh. Pulling the back up.
Okay,
Pulling the back up.
Man, stop kidding.
He said he
Oh
can
my
hear
gosh.
Okay.
He's texting him roll 20.
We tried to turn it off and on again. I find that works quite well.
Yeah, you're frozen for us, mate.
I think I was getting this in my weekly game.
I know.
There was, I think, it was a variation actually. We could all see and hear someone perfectly fine, but they couldn't hear us.
While we're at this, everyone should check out the Group 8 channel chat because I got the coloured version of my art in.
Perfect.
Purely for the vanity of having art done for my character, and because it's a self-insert, it's just chibi me.
All right. So, Illusion Dragon rises up. Attempts to fear the dragon. I don't think 18 is going to work. And gives a grapple. And as I'm doing a description, Matt will appear dramatically just in the nick of time to, well, thinking about it, any moment now.
Thinking really hard. He said, "Oh God, jump ahead."
Okay, very good. We're moving on. I thought it was nearly there. It's not working. Very good.
We're having
the spell. There's a delay in the spell. Okay, next is my dragon's turn then, which I'm going to assume the dragon isn't quite being grappled yet or anything then, because the dragon's going to go and do something. All right, the dragon will roll d6, and that will determine what I can do. Alas, my what's it called? Photonic breath. A great ability. Did not reload, but she will fly away. Let's see. I think she is actually most concerned about someone walk out to one of her babies. So she flies away over there. Does not provoke any opportunity attacks in doing so.
Cool.
There's a fantastic ability called Flyby.
What about me on her back?
Give me a dexterity saving throw.
Sure. Wait. What about like an acrobatics check or something like that?
Go on then. I'll let you choose if you're good at that. You fall in the water, so it's not painful or anything. And you splash down. You can see the starry abyss below, but you're in water. It's fine.
The portal. I'm happy with this.
Yeah, this is quite content. However, this dragon, seeing one of its eggs being threatened here, will attempt to dissuade Syzygy from doing that by attacking Syzygy with a bite and a tail attack.
Can you do the bite at disadvantage, please? Because Steel Defender. My chair spins around and it,
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
So either or 2. I guess I'll take the 2. Does 18 get you?
No.
Very good. Bite goes wide.
Yep.
In comes the tail.
Bugger. Yeah.
All right. So that will be.
Does it have a number added onto that?
It does.
That's
a
natural 20, though, isn't it? Yeah.
Is that 20? I mean, the number's 36.
Yeah.
If you like to, yeah. So for you today, I have 18 damage.
18 damage. Fantastic. I'll take
Yes.
That is acceptable.
Very good. It's acceptable. Dragon does that. It is, and then it will. I think it'll swoop away. Because it can keep moving. It will just go over. I'll go over here, just to be annoying. And kind of hovering low to the ground, being quite defensive of what's going on here. All right, that is Gallifac's turn. Champion dude. Why are we still here? He'll call out, Kala, I think got our hand. We should come back when she's asleep or something. And I think he's just gonna go at this point. Things have really gotten accustomed for him straight away. All right, he's gonna back out of here before he gets. He looks real rough for that one shot he took of that before. All right, so he is basically gonna leave out of the chamber door. Renata.
I think at this point, Renata's wondering if this is just a mummy looking after her babies, and maybe we should leave her to do what nature intended.
Mm.
Hey guys, this is totally just a mummy with her babies. Maybe Dr. Orbital stole one of the eggs and he didn't really invent something. We should maybe step back.
Cool. Is that what you're doing for now? You're saying that, stepping away?
I'll actually take a couple of steps forward as I'm speaking to the others just there. So
Okay.
I've got a line of attack if I need be.
Okay. There. All right. Any hold actions or anything? Just standing by for now.
I'm just going to stand by for now. I mean, otherwise...
Very good. Syzygy, what do you do?
I'm coming to the same conclusion that Renata has, that indeed it was just another terrible man stealing things that aren't theirs and passing it off as their own inventions. Hey, these are your eggs, right? And they stole one before, didn't they? Addressing the dragon.
You saying it in common?
Yeah, unless Gith is going to get me somewhere further. Infernal or Abyssal as well.
Give me a persuasion to see if you can try and get your ideas across to this
that's not
dragon.
This is where you wanted me to roll low, right?
Yes.
Hey.
Welcome back.
Sorry, guys.
That's an 18.
18. Okay. So
bad.
you converse that across. What are you doing beyond that? So you're staying where you are?
Yeah, I want to try and de-escalate this and step away from the egg. Hands up.
Okay.
Even stepping away from it, even if it's towards the dragon.
Yeah, I will note that this one does have a evocation magic around it, while the other one had no magic.
Yeah, they've put some magic on this one, I think. I'm not sure what's going on.
Okay. Next down.
Would I have a chance to cast a spell as well?
Go on then.
Yeah. It's just a little let's go with, where is it? It is, no, I have to see them for that. I'm going to cast Shield of Faith as a cleric initiate. I think I get to do that once a day for free. So,
Okay.
Yeah. It just bumps my armor class.
Very good. Just quick. What's your armor class now? Does it make it?
Let me just see what that is.
Probably might want to know how ridiculously high it is.
It's 25.
Oh, only. You can cast shield too, eh?
Yeah, I do.
Cool. Perfect.
Yeah.
All right. Well, so you're back. You're jump in here. So, all right. So you're trying.
Sorry about that, guys. I think there's a. Anyway, we can talk about it later. What's happening? I could hear you guys the entire time.
Yeah.
Perfect.
And I caught little pieces of it. I jumped back right when Renata was talking about something about an egg.
Yeah. Does the 18 for the fear effect succeed or fail? Right. 18
it
wisdom
fails.
save.
My DC is 18, so if it had 18, it fails.
18 succeeds. I need to roll.
Yes. Excuse me.
Cool. Excellent. So don't worry about that. You're attempting to grapple the dragon, right?
Yes.
Okay. For the sake of things, we'll say you moved over to it somehow. Give me a contested check now. Just to get out of the way.
You got it. Would this be strength plus my
I was going to do with your int plus proficiency for the dragon.
Cool.
It's your spell. Oh my god. So roll d20. Roll d20. Add and then proficiency.
You got it. Oh.
Oof.
22, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22.
Yeah.
22.
So you've got it currently grappled.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Sorry.
So you wrapped around. There was some talk of people trying to de-escalate and try and
Okay.
lead the dragon with its little sun egg. But that's what has happened somewhere in the timey-wimey that is initiative and technology. Conker, what would you like to do?
Oh dear. How, just so I know, high up is the dragon?
It's actually quite low right now because it's kind of scooted down in a protective position.
Conker eyes this dragon up and thinks to himself, if I was on that dragon's back, would I be mounted on it?
Well, it wouldn't be a willing mount, but you can certainly try. You mean which dragon are you referring to, actually?
Big girl.
All right.
In the circumstances, gonna pass up a slight dream and just like from the ground, I think. Hold his attack against the dragon attacking someone.
Okay. So you're standing there, ready to attack the dragon. If the dragon does anything to anyone.
To attack, yeah.
Okay. So there's one attack when you held. It won't be your whole set because it's just you one.
The action. Yeah.
It'll still be one attack when held.
All right.
Yeah. All right. So it is got some legendaries here. You know what? The dragon will flare its wings up with a bright light. Woof. And we'll do a burst of light around itself. I want everyone within 30 feet of the dragon.
Oh boy.
That's a lot of people. Give me a wisdom saving throw. A wisdom save. Jeez. This means two legendary actions to flare its wings up in bright light.
For my dragon bread, same again, D20 plus proficiency, or use my wisdom?
Use yours for this one, yeah.
Copy that.
I'll take it.
Brad, does Correggio need to make this one in the water?
So you're
underwater.
No, you're underwater. You're fine. DC 23 wisdom save, please.
24.
Don't forget your bless. If you're blessed, don't forget your bless.
Okay. Oh, that's a point. Okay. Conker's going to take a deep breath and have another go. Oh. Poor choice.
Yay! Someone rolled really well. Anyway, so anyone who failed is don't worry. There's no damage here. You just blinded temporarily. With this bright light. Yeah, you're just blinded.
Was that also for me? Sorry.
Yes, for you because it was an AOE effect.
Okay, cool. So it's flaring up from it and a wisdom save.
Yes. Yes, please.
That's that button. Yeah, probably blinded.
Yeah, so you're blinded until the end of your next turn. So currently, you can't see temporarily. All right. Next down, someone who rolled really well on their 19 is going to, you know what? I'm just going to move her over to this layer. With the power of layer. Oh my gosh. What? There's someone over here this whole time? And suddenly unfurls, they'll leave home without kids, a portable hole.
Mm-hmm.
And this sun here disappears into the hole.
Yeah, it's not as cool as a demi-plane.
Yeah, it's not as cool. She can't cast it. She's a rogue. She says that, and then she will, I guess, wrap it up.
Is that another action to pick it up?
let's see here. It's technically an action roll. Actually, hold on. I know it's definitely an action roll it up. Object interaction to lay it down. Action to close the hole. Yeah. Lays it down. Action rolls it up. And then she will. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. She'll run around this way. Over there. Cool. Well, that is Keller's turn. So this is actually, I should remove this for now. She's currently got wrapped up in a hole. And she is running this way with it. And baby dragon. Double check. Yeah. Baby dragons are immune to blind effect. Perfect. All right. Baby dragon will. Boop. So Gerald, I have a baby who would like to make friends with you. Oh, you little dragon. Give me a Constitution saving throw for me, please. And a little miniature goes. Oh. Hey. So that is. So that is a DC 14 Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
So you pass through. Yeah. Something right. Perfect. So you take half of this 22 radiant. So it's only 11 radiant damage. This little baby goes pop at you. Little kind of cute little bubbles of light. And I think over here, this one will. Where are we? That's token. Will unfurl. Oh, and this one. Two more babies wake up. All right. Next down, this guy will go. Look at this. Go, and he will. He'll cast a spell. So he is. Do you mean to cast a spell? No one. Cool.
Oh,
the drag.
counterspell.
Oh, okay.
I forgot.
Cool.
I'm sorry.
Do we want to, though?
You don't have to. He's pointing at the dragon, the big mama dragon, and casting a spell.
I think counterspell.
Okay.
So
Roll me. What level?
Let's do it at level 4.
Okay. Roll, please.
You got it. Oh wait, sorry, I'm a fool. Sorry, getting.
D20 is fine.
Yeah. Sorry, getting booted off of here has
So his warm-up's a 4.
destroyed all sense of everything. Nat 20.
That's a pretty good roll. So you counterspell his maze spell, live wait spell. Good for you.
Just a question. Can Chaise still
yeah.
see with a natural 20 on its wisdom savings throw?
Oh, is that for the blindness
Steel
effect?
Defender, yeah, for the blindness effect.
Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, that succeeds.
Cool.
Excellent. All right. So he goes right, and then he will roll d20. Hey, finally, he disappears. As his blink spell finally does something. All right. Correggio, what should I to do?
Yeah. Correggio is going to swim over here. And so just a question, which one of these squares by the water, where does it go from, being in the water to actually standing?
I would say any square that has only partial water on it is shallow enough that you stand on it.
Okay. So then, sorry, those are my sheets here.
Speed math.
Yeah.
That's what we're here for.
Mhm.
Yeah. Math. So creatures emerging from this water as
Yes, exactly. Emerge from this water and then
like a submersible.
yes, come out and see Cal running and see that the other son is gone that Syzygy was trying to get, and say to her, "Listen, man, we don't need to fight about this. We can work together." And
Okay.
try to judge, if there's any kind of reaction to that. Make
Roll
an
me
insight
persuasion.
check, maybe?
Well, your persuasion. See how persuasive you are
Oh, sure.
for
Okay.
this thing.
Yeah,
You had some previous interactions with it before.
that's true. There we go. Natural 20.
All right.
20 games.
I mean, yay! You did it! Yay! Good job. She goes. I remember the interactions you actually had. So she looks at you up and down. She goes, "Look, I know we had some fun before, and like if we want a job right now, maybe we could look at, we can get a drink sometime. But
But right now we don't need to fight.
why
We
not
can
fight?
work together.
I'm getting away from this bloody dragon.
Maybe we could all get away from the dragon and all profit.
Shall we? Shall we?
Yeah.
Shall we get out of here and I don't know, we can discuss your share. I mean, I feel like I've done everything, but we can discuss.
We're distracting the dragon over there. Did you see me ride the dragon?
Tell you what, you keep distracting that dragon, and I'll cut you in, and your whole team.
I kind of feel like you're just gonna run away.
You're pretty persuasive. You rock and roll insight.
Oh, there we go.
And this speed
16.
6-second chat. 16. So you can't inside her, and like you think about like mercenaries in general and things like that. Generally, people who go back on their word generally don't get hired anymore. It's kind of bad for business and reputation. Clearly, branding reputation is very important. So so she says if you're going to keep distracting the dragon, and when she gets out of here, and that she'll cut you in, then she'll likely hold up her word, or risk a bad review. And that is a death sentence for an adventuring company.
Sure, she doesn't get those 5 stars, man.
Yeah, exactly.
That's it.
Exactly. Cool. So you merged, you did that conversation. That's a lot of conversation. Was the probably a bonus actually, I think, after that?
I mean, that's pretty much it.
Perfect. All right. Wellesley.
Welleslie's gonna swim sort of 30 feet to over here, just under his dragon, and he's gonna slap himself, emerge to the surface, and tap himself 4 times in the chest with his arms. As he casts comprehend languages on himself.
Oh, all right.
And then I want to call up to the dragon and be like, "Miss, that's not it at all. I don't know who that was. Matt's better. Miss, pray tell my fine electro-feathered friend, what be your source of commotion? Did someone steal your son egg, and now you try to reclaim your children that is rightfully yours by law and..." That's 20. It's not 29.
This is meant to be a comment. This is meant to be a comment, guys. Not a chitty chat fest. Anyway.
We
All
are
right, so
role players, DM. We
role
are
players. What? That's right. So you merge water with a spell on you to converse with this mythical beast of the solar variety from your home plane of existence, and reach out on that kind of that planar level, and words. What are words? So to find out what the dragon's deal is, and the dragon. So through that roars and draconic that translate to you, this deep feminine voice. She goes, "This is my home, my lair. I find it is mine." All orphan children be mine.
All orphan children be mine. Oh, it's not the son that Kella is stealing isn't actually her baby. She assumed it was, and was like, "Yo, that's a baby getting held in a little science lab. I'm gonna take that and look after it." Could I? Is there enough time? Like, I mean, it's 6 seconds. I'd
do?
like. I mean, if I may, I'd like to use sort of telepathy to like, sort of give everyone the gist.
Sure,
I don't think
I'll allow it.
I don't have the ability to like just jump it into everyone's mind, but I do a quick sort of my working out as I just did.
Yeah, with the clickety clack.
The clickety clack.
The mandibles.
Is there enough time to sort of try and communicate to her that, hey, it's not your baby, it's a replica son. There are no orphans in there. We're trying to just retrieve and not an egg but an object.
Give me another persuasion check. You asked, it'll be a straight roll because you asked all like, we would like to take this object from your lair / horde dragon. Is that okay?
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. 17.
It's not bad. It's not bad. Can you see right now? Do you need sight for the orb?
I've bobbed above the water.
There we go.
We're blind.
Blind right now. Yeah. Blinded.
I'm so glad you could hear me. Why was I coming out this mic or a different one?
Oh, weird.
Out my earbuds.
All right.
Who's to say?
So you try and reason with the dragon that that was a big mistake. First person standing. We just want to take this not dragon egg out of here. 17's not bad still though. It definitely pauses to consider.
Okay.
Almost like it's kind of eyeing you up, weighing up the options here of are you kind of worth its time to deal with, or are you just lunch?
Yeah.
It's still a big old dragon. All right. Speaking of it, it's its turn. Oh, wonderful. There is awfully a big illusion dragon. Oh, still holding it, right?
I'll let it go as a sign of good faith.
Oh.
I'll let it go.
Oh, okay. Okay, that'll help. All right, I'm gonna roll d6. Hey, I got my breath weapon back. Awesome. Okay. So she considers this. Oh, there's some really good persuasion there. She take the sun. She'll say, what will I should say. She'll say, what you replace with. You take something from me, you give something back. She'll say, and or else, and then she'll do a breath weapon attack. There we go. She'll or else, and she'll swing around. I'm gonna roll. Where's she gonna drop it? 1, 2, probably up north or south. Okay, I'm gonna roll D4. 1 to 2 will be northward. 3 to 4 southward. Okay, southward it is. So whoosh. So I think who's that? Oh, I think it'll be hitting the illusionary dragon, Conker and Wellerslie. will get give me a Constitution saving throw, please, for a Mama Dragon. Where is it? 23 is the AC of this whoosh, radiant blast. It's warning shots, as it were.
I'm gonna take it.
Illusory self reaction.
Oh, speaking of Constitution saves, what was it last time? I need to roll a few.
Bless as well. 23 is the number you need.
All right. Well, we can start with this one.
For those that fail, 66 radiant damage, half that if you succeed.
Probably, I would have lost the bless at some point.
Very good. So 66 radiant damage if you failed, half if you succeed. Well, so you illusionary away?
Illusory self, beginning at 10th level, create an illusory duplicate of yourself as an instant in reaction to danger. When it makes an attack against you, use your reaction to make that thing. The illusionary me takes all the damage and I take nothing. I think.
Perfect.
Cool.
Excellent.
See Wellerslie die in horrible agony.
Your illusionary dragon as well. That will.
That'll take the damage.
Take damage. Cool. I will say that illusionary dragon is 66. We'll say it's about 100 hit points. So we'll say it's there we go. 34 left. All right.
Great.
Then I will move on. Give me that guy. Renata, what would you like to do?
Just while we're here, even if the exploding wasn't enough of an aggressive action, I think the fireballing definitely is. So I will take my swing. Presumably at disadvantage.
Yes, because you're blind. That's still good roll.
18.
18 hits.
Oh,
you connect with the dragon.
I was rolling
and you go
before. Did that get fixed?
It's a feature.
Clive.
All right, you carve into this Mama Dragon's hide. Oh, so no, let's out roar. It's quite a scary angry dragon. All right, cool, perfect. All right, Renata, what would you like to do?
Does anything get communicated from Wellerslie about the deal that he's brokered?
I was intended to bounce.
Yeah,
the sort
I'll
of
say yes.
General gist of it, everyone.
I'll say yes. Yeah. So you get the gist of what's going on here.
Okay,
Ranger.
so I know that an offer has been made and the dragon wants something to replace it?
Yeah.
Okay, Renata will go, I have 1,000 ball bearings.
Actually branded. Amazing.
They're branded.
All right. Sure.
I also have a dagger. Well, I guess I have an amulet of health.
All right. What things do you put down to offer this dragon, and that will modify the DC here for what's required? What are you actually putting down?
Okay, all of the ball bearings, the dagger, and the amulet of health.
Ooh, amulet of health. All right. So that and amulet of health. So you scoot down a little pile. Okay.
I'm assuming the company will reimburse me.
You hope. All right. Roll me a persuasion, please.
Well, I have a -1 with this, guys.
It's okay. The amulet of health was actually quite a big ad there.
Oops, I rolled twice. This one's an 8.
8. Okay. All right. You think you're making some progress? Like there's significant progress with the amulet of health, and so they brought it down. I think a little bit more will still be required. But you're thinking you're making good headway.
Does anyone else have something they can offer?
So makes a little pile there. Syzygy, what would you like to do? You're blind currently until you do your turn, but you can hear what's going on.
Mm-hmm. Chaise, is Hella running away. Yep. Okay. Move to intercept, and for my bonus action, I'll have Chaise move us to intercept. Chaise can, of course, see.
Yep.
So let me race a Chaise over there.
Yep. Sure.
You're gonna want to hand that back.
What do you mean? I thought we had a deal. I'm going to get it out of here, and then we can split the reward.
It leaves with the Great Jays.
Roll a persuasion or intimidation, I guess. How are you trying to phrase it here?
It's all business, and it doesn't
All
matter
business.
whether it's intimidation or persuasion. It's the same.
Well, it matters on the roleplay angle.
Oh,
Are we not role players? As clearly established, we're here to roleplay, not fight a dragon.
How do
Put this
you
away.
do you feel intimidated by me saying that it leaves with the Great Jays?
I mean, you do feel that numbers on it right now. Who
We
teams
do.
to
You know we can tear you apart. You've seen it before. You should really have dropped those papers back into the office. You would have been an excellent addition to the team.
What'd you roll?
It's rolling now.
Okay.
It's a 5.
Is that your final answer?
I can't flash of genius, and it's cocked
Yeah,
at
true.
17.
Yeah. So you say this, but as you're saying it, like, because you can't see, you're like saying it, but you're like not looking at her, like looking
the
like
wrong
to the side of her. It's like
Yeah.
it's like really obvious. It's like you can't see right now. You try to just speak to her, but you're like you're not even looking at her.
Yeah.
Just like
I'll send you to the Astral Sea if you don't hand it over. Quite frankly, for my action, I will hold a spell. Otoluk's invulnerable sphere, and as soon as blindness is gone, I will cast it on Hela. So at the end of my
Hey, look at
turn, I will...
look at that. Your blindness is ended. Would you use your reaction to cast?
Yes, I would like to use my reaction to cast a spell.
Very good.
Hey,
It's a deck save, eh?
yeah, I think it is.
Thank goodness. I'm good at those. Rogue life. Okay.
A deck save, yes, please.
Was it useless spellcaster on my team? Blinked away. Oh, look at that.
Is
I
that
think
your
it's
final answer?
I succeed. Well, I got 18 plus. Wait for it. Plus 6.
Plus 6. Okay, that does pass.
24.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
So she does a backflip, and the sphere goes wide. Well, I'll see you outside. We can talk in more civilized conditions. Sir G.
Hmm.
What would you like to do? You're blind right now, right?
Yes.
Mm.
Quite blind. Decided I was fighting a dragon earlier, so let's keep going.
Okay, let's go. You didn't hear what was going on, but you're welcome to re-escalate. Let's go.
Yeah,
Do it.
my funnest escape option involved being able to see as well.
You're currently blind, but you're envisioning in your mind like what the head of this dragon mounted on your wall. Is that what Conqueror's mind right now?
What's a dragon? I'm a
Conquer thinking?
knight.
Yeah.
I'm going to hope that it serves as an object lesson in why you should make a deal. Oh no! Oh, actually, that's right. No, I did think of something. It's going to take sort of like holding his glaive, but pull off a signet ring.
Ooh.
And go, look. You could be it's a baronet, but I think it's quite politically significant. Once Peter dies, and just sort of put it on the ground.
Okay, so you're offering this Galifax, this solar dragon, what was it a baronet, signet ring, and just signifying the noble inheritance.
Well, the heir to the baronetcy of a
Okay.
of an area that may not
Scotland
technically
or
exist.
Scotland?
Well, it was in my head. It was there's like this entire kingdom that kind of got annexed, but there's still a queen. So
future new lair
he
territory.
believes in the nobility title.
Okay, roll me persuasion.
Persuasion.
No. Okay, with that. All right, so you put this down, and this dragon pauses and thinks about this. Tell me more about this baronet. It says in Draconic, so you just hear, but but it definitely is interested and definitely considering like things are de-escalating. Its wings are less flared down, as you'll see as your sight comes back to you at the end of your turn. Perfect.
It's working. Sero about the baronet. I'll translate.
All right. Keller will like to disengage and then move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No hard feelings, but it's just business. You understand. And she'll move over here. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Move over here. Then so that's all she can get. All right, so she starts running over there. Baby dragon. I think the baby dragon is just kind of currently they're just kind of looking around, a little confused. They're kind of looking at the mama dragon for a sign of what to do. All right. I need to roll a D. Oh, actually, he comes back. He just comes back. All right. GM layer. All right. Move back to token layer. All right. Morphian Void Star reappears from his blink spell. Takes in the scene. What's going on? And he will. There's a spell list. Pick a spell and cast it. Goes right. Points at the dragon. Cast a spell.
Oh no, I can't counter spell because I used my reaction on illusion, whatever.
Illusion, whatever. Oh, do you save yourself?
The save myself spell. Yeah.
Very good. He casts a fireball over on the dragon.
Ugh.
It's level 3 fireball. I need to roll a bunch of d6s here. Roll 8d6. Yeah, look at that. 3 fire damage. So they'll be at. Hey, Conker, give me a dex save. And I guess technically the baby dragon, you monster. Morph. All right.
Well, there goes our deal.
Woof. I mean, you could say you're not with him.
Yeah, he's totally not with us.
Don't know who that guy is.
Just met him.
All right. Just met him. Okay. Whoosh. So, well, you succeed. You're going to take half of that 3 fire damage. So, 16. Whoosh. And then he goes, he will now roll and see if he can disappear again. Come on. Hey, he disappears again.
Mm-hmm.
What a great spell. All right.
What happened to the baby? Is it okay?
It's still okay.
Okay.
It looks singed. Like, actually, it looks about half health from that blast. All right. So he's going to go Morpheo away. If I can get the object there. Zoosh. There we go. All right, Correggio. What's that do?
So Correggio
Dragon seems annoyed by that.
Hmm?
Dragon seems very angered by that, especially the baby getting hit.
Yeah, I could see that.
Yeah.
Correggio is, still moving fast around the field mode. Gonna go, that's 60 there. Sure, why not? Going next one. Look. If your buddies are gonna blow us up, then I don't think we're gonna really have a deal here. So, maybe call them off.
Roll me a persuasion for that. So many persuasion checks in this combat. Oh my gosh.
19.
19. Okay. She goes. She goes. She goes. He's making a good distraction, but tell you what, I'll try and whistle to him when he reappears next. He's disappeared. I don't. He's got that stupid blink spell running. I don't know. No one casts that spell. But yeah, I'm keen just to leave. If we can just leave before this dragon stirs again. All right. Anything else, Correggio? Just move over there, chat to her.
I'm not got nobody I'm attacking. So.
Okay. All right. You got an action still, I think. If you wanted to do anything, placate things, do anything there.
Oh yeah, you know what? Let's see. Yes, Correggio will. Actually, he'll look over at the dragon. And of course, he's across all the way over on the other side of the room, but he waves and I give you the greatest thing that I have, the memory of my brothers, and he takes off his mask and he puts it down on the floor in front of him. And that's it.
Roll a persuasion check. See if the dragon can pick up these nuances of this powerful emotional reveal.
23.
Apparently, Gallifac's solar dragon of the astral sea, ancient being, has heard tale of your emotional plight and your brothers and knows exactly what you're referencing. In fact, it harkens back to her loss of her family and her epic backstory that she definitely has.
Grew up watching stories about your brothers on the television.
Yes. Eating pizza. And there's a single glowing, burning tear rolls down her scaly cheek. Okay. Wow. All right. Wellerslie, what should I do?
That isn't enough to pull us out of combat? That beautiful emotional scene?
You know what? Is everyone happy with Kala leaving with the thing? Is basically the dragon's kind of like, okay, we're leaving. Basically, that's the question. Do you want to do anything to walk out of here with the thing, or do you want to?
There will be conversations upon leaving if we can escape the dragon now.
Yep. So if you're happy to leave and have a conversation out of the dragon cave, then yes, you can. So basically, what happens is going through. Eventually, the Morpheo reappears. And whoa, stop casting spells. We're going now. Right, okay. And he blinks away again. And eventually comes back. And then, eventually you can't get him out of there.
Sorry, are we out of combat?
Yes. So it sounds like everyone's agreed that they're happy for that. So I'm just describing what would kind of happen in this series of rounds.
I have a little thing.
Tell me more, please.
The second that we drop out of combat, if everyone else is sort of shifting away, being the only one that can communicate with this thing, I take a minute behind as I cast Creation, and essentially take the Shadowfell smoke of my illusory dragon and pull it towards me and turn it into a replacement sun egg for this mother, essentially, and a real one.
Real one. So nice heat glow coming from it.
Yeah, and this is my offering to it, amongst all the stuff.
Icing on the cake.
Does that make you a deity?
Excellent.
Don't want to think about that right now. Time to leave.
Gallifac's is like, you can come back here anytime.
Sorry,
right.
into the dragons, into the bugs.
I give her one of our business cards, and I'm like...
She takes it in her little flipper hand.
Chaise. As I...
Perfect.
Gerald is like walking out of the space, and it's just sort of an earshot of someone going, I mean, not only do I not fight a dragon, but you know what I said before about aunts? Well, my aunt is the person I'm going to have to explain to about why some large draconic being might show up in my other auntie's drawing room with a signet ring, and I just don't know what to tell her. Right?
All
Maybe
right.
you don't have to tell her anything, because she might be dead before the time the dragon decides to turn up.
I feel she will positively haunt me.
I think you mean negatively haunt you.
I very much do mean that, yes.
So look,
Right,
we can offer you some great package deals, and the health insurance is really great with the Great Chaise. If
So-
we
so you
have
see what
to,
about-
we will subsume the entirety of the Shrouded Claw. You can even keep
Yeah,
your
so you-
thing.
So you get outside this cave now, with their flag, with their business card your business card stuck into it outside, and past the remnants of ball bearings and whatnot. And yeah, with the three members of the Shrouded Claw, Color Darkstar, Morpheo, Voidstar, and Hellion X-Blade. Names are very important, guys. Name every NPC. Anyway, so they get it outside. Kel's got the portable hole with the miniature sun in it. Yeah, so they're very burnt from this. Apart from Keller, she seems fine, but the other two are very badly burnt from the dragon breath. All right, and you're making an offer, Syzygy, there to join their company.
Yeah,
Join your company.
they can join our company. Hella, you were already in. You will indeed be leading the Shrouded Claws by the end of this. You will have freedom to hire in more people. And you will operate under us.
What type of percentages are we talking here? And they get into a large conversation about math and you know, the business plans and numbers and things. Negotiations are had, and with your great success, yes, and you have a great picnic is had. Business is discussed, which is fine entertainment for another night, perhaps. But you eventually succeed in setting up, I guess, a subsidiary company of the Shrouded Claw, working under the Great Jays, or you can delegate out tasks that you're too busy for that they can do and
Someone's
make a
going
highly
to
profit on.
need to look after things during this weekend. I'm not too sure. We might be busy.
Perhaps. Perhaps you're visiting a library. Who knows? But that is for another time.
Oh, spoilers.
Perhaps. What? What? But that cool flying library, never. That's just on the map because it looks cool.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Will I be able to get a new amulet of health?
Oh, for sure. Yeah. Just grab one from the requisitions room.
That's great.
Yeah.
As we trot off down the hill, also Gerald is just kind of swinging his glaive about and quite going like, "Miss, you step onto the back of the dragon. Glaive, glaive, glaive. Action surge, glaive, glaive, glaive. Oh, how am I going to take it?"
All right. As you trudge back to Ludus Illusor, City of Progress, successfully delivering the portable hole filled with a miniature sun before it explodes, because that thing too long would explode. It wasn't stable, but you managed to avoid all that and any ongoing damage effects from that through quick negotiation skills, mid-combat, negotiation initiative, who knows? And Dr. Orbital's over the moon. Professor Devon is over the moon, even more so, as he can now hold it over his colleagues as credit of having put your names forward, giving him the extra cred with his fellow academics in the library. to that end, that extra connection, that extra influence you have in those circles might pay off. Perhaps when you visit there, if you ever do, who knows? You might never get to visit the library. Who knows? I guess we'll find out another time, another future adventure of the SN charity stream.
Yes. Thanks, everyone. I'm going to end the recording.
Yay!
Yay!
Yes.
Thank you, Brad.